Hello everyone. It's James again. And today I wanted to make a really brief video to answer a question from my last video. But first I want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope everyone is doing better than fantastic. And I want to say thank you all for your comments and questions. Because the more we talk about these issues, the more we can learn and grow. With that said, I want to quickly answer this question that was asked on my last video. And possibly sometime in the future, I might dive a lot deeper into the subject. Because I believe it's something really worth talking about. Because it teaches us about ourselves. And the gray areas sometimes we are in with friendships. Or like I mentioned in the last video, how you might be friends with someone for years. Then out of the blue they say something really mean to you in front of a group of people. And this can throw you for a loop. Not knowing, is this person just having a bad day? Or are they a narcissist that was able to wear their mask for a long time and did what they did and let their mask now slip? Just to get narcissistic supply from you. And they love to see the shock in your face of being treated like that by someone you thought was your friend. And I believe this question kind of is in that same wheelhouse. And it's something I personally experienced. And that question is summed up to being, is this person giving me the silent treatment? Or are you expecting too much? And here's what I've learned. Because I've had this happen to me a good handful of times. And at first, I would get upset and stew about it. But now learning the backstories about some instances, I've come to realize, yes, some of them were most likely silent treatments. But other instances, these people were going through serious things on their end. Like taking care of a sick family member. Or increased work or family responsibilities. But then I said to myself, you know. But I would probably tell my friend, hey, I'm sorry. But I'm super busy right now with some personal things going on. But that brings us back to boundaries. Maybe some people have super strong boundaries where they don't feel comfortable revealing something like that with no one. Not even you. Or at least at that time. And that is respectable. But the truth is, and something I've learned as well regarding this situation, is there's no way to really truthfully know if it's the silent treatment or not right when it's happening. It's kind of like wanting a diagnosis for someone that you think might be a narcissist. So you can see and have it written on a piece of paper from a professional that this person is a narcissist. The chances of that happening is extremely low. You will probably win the lottery before something like that will happen. And that's why I say, if you think they are acting like a narcissist, trust your gut and get away from them. No need for a diagnosis. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, well, I take the same approach in this instance. And like how I explained in the last video, how when someone that I've known for a long time, a good friend that has always treated me nice, treats me poorly out of the blue. Yes. It's still hurtful. There's no doubt about that. And yes, I still get stunned and shocked. But in the middle of all of that, I try to slow things down and do what's right for myself. Either I say nothing back, or I might say something strategic back like, are you having a bad day? As you aren't acting your usual self. But I always file this away in the back of my mind in case it happens again. So if I need to just move on with my life without this kind of treatment, I can do so. Well, let's say I've talked to my best friend every day for 2 years. Then out of nowhere, I text them or call them. And nothing. No answer, no reply. I give them the benefit of the doubt. And if I believe they are okay, I still leave them a message letting them know. Hey. Just saying hey and checking to see how you're doing. I haven't heard from you in a bit. I hope all is well. And then from there's not much else you can do but move on with your life. Now if this person was or is a good friend, will you feel quite a bit off or like something isn't right? Sure. Yes, you likely will. But again, this person not talking to you is something you can't control. All you can control is yourself. And this is why I tell people, have a hobby. Have interests. Have things to do in your life that bring you joy outside of your best friends. So if one ghosts you just because they don't want to talk to you anymore, you can move right along in your life as well. But if you don't hear from them for legit reasons, you can still just the same move on in your life. And only in the end when you get the full story, can you really judge. Was this person just giving me the silent treatment? Or was there really something big in their life that was going on regarding the reason why you didn't hear from them? Again, there is a lot of gray area there. And I've learned to understand that there's me possibly expecting too much because I take friendship very seriously. Which is another video all unto itself. And there's the fact that some people do like to do the silent treatment to those they know that don't have a lot of friends, as a way to cause you sorrow, so they can gain narcissistic supply. But in both instances, the only thing you can control is yourself. And trust your gut. And move forward. And know this. You are a passionate, caring person. And friendship means a lot to you. And that's a good thing. But don't let a friend being out of your life for a season or a day ruin the happy times you have ahead of yourself. With that said, keep the comments and questions coming. Because again, the more we share and talk about this stuff, the more we grow. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.